Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggy here. So, any further discussion today. Today, we're to a new match video that just came out just a few hours ago today about Helldivers 2284, a cartoon intro song. So, I'm really interested to see how this goes because a lot of their animations overall really well done, and I love them just so much. And for let's go ahead and just read this real quick. In the universe beset by the forces of darkness, there is a group of heroes who fight for democracy, the Helldivers, terminids, and automatons, please. And whoever else comes along are no match for the saviors of Super Earth. So here is the anthem all of you brave souls fighting the good fight in Helldivers 2 deserve. Okay, I love that. That for like I said, please go check out everybody a part of the extra stuff here. They work really hard. It's their support, so please go check them out. But without any further ado, let's just get into the actual video stuff here. Link down below. And then for let's get into it.
In a universe beset by the forces of darkness, only the bravest warriors of the light dare to stand, fight, shoot, and then blow them to pieces. These heroes of democracy will never rest, never falter, never question the morality of their rulers. They are the Helldivers.
Would you like to know more? Spreading freedom through war, fighting for democracy throughout the galaxy. Aliens, we see them, give them a taste of freedom, fighting for Super Earth. Do you want to show your worth? Yeah, you do. Come helldiving too. Come helldiving too. Dive through the skies, 'cause freedom only survives with the blood of our Super Earth lives.
Oh. Damn, okay. Yo, these guys are so sick. So sick. This dude, some mad poses. Love this. Down.
Mission over, can it be? Hold down the transport to evacuate us, celebrate us.
Oh.
We're the greatest,
Okay.
we're the most free that we could be.
Yo.
Delivering democracy.
Delivering democracy. Of course.
Dive through the skies, 'cause freedom only survives with the blood of our Super Earth lives. Dive through the skies,
That's
'cause
sick.
freedom only survives with the blood of our Super Earth lives. Dive through the skies, 'cause freedom only survives with the blood of our Super Earth, blood of our Super Earth, blood of our Super Earth lives.
Damn. Helldivers. Oh, that was so sick. Is that it though?
Would you like to know more? Spreading freedom through war, fighting for democracy.
Yep, that is it. That's pretty much the entirety of the video stuff here. Now, without any further ado, let me just go ahead and give my general thoughts on the video stuff here out there. Starting off with the beat itself, the lyrics, vocals, and of course the extras, animation and stuff here. Let's go get into it. Starting off with the beat itself, the going on stage of vocal work itself here, and of course, you know, there's lyrics, and of course the animation stuff. Let's get onto it. So, starting off very briefly on these topics, the actual just beat itself here. The beat itself here was immaculately well done. I love this just so much. It was super sick. Gave me some of those, what was it like? Almost those He-Man vibes in a way, more like those old cartoon type vibes, and I like that overall. It's really cool, and I just love that just so much because, like I said, just overall, it almost had that sort of what's the word for it? More action hero type vibe and stuff like that, where you know the beat itself here is like really intense, but also kind of reminds me of what else? I don't know. Like I said, just overall, it really did give me those He-Man vibes. Also, you know, older cartoon type of vibes. I love that. Had that sort of all like almost disco like. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I would call it disco. Maybe like classic pop. I don't know. But aside from that, like I said, just overall, it gave me those classic cartoon kind of vibes, like He-Man and other cartoons that were coming out at the time, like maybe Battle Cats as well. And of course, I just love that. That's super good and it's just super well done. And overall, it really does fit the actual just kind of aesthetic here. Whereas like all of these characters are kind of just following the of course the ideals of democracy, but also just the spreading it around the galaxy. I love that. That's super cool, super well done. Overall, in general, super super nice. I love it just so much. But aside from that, like I usually say, the beat itself here, immaculately well done, music to my ears, literally, and of course, just in general, amazingly well made and just really well constructed. But aside from that, let's go to the actual, let's get into the actual vocal work and lyrics themselves. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, the vocal work itself here, like I said, also gives me those type of He-Man vibes. It's like the masters of the universe, like like kind of thing. It's like like spreading democracy, like almost kind of like that showman kind of vibe with the actual vocals themselves here. I love it. It's super cool, and overall gives me such an immense amount of nostalgia in a way, and that's overall really weird, but overall really cool, and I like that. But aside from that, like I said before, just in general, I love the actual lyrics themselves. They were super well done, super nice, and just in general, so sick. I love them. They were great. But aside from that, like I said, just aside from that though. Aside from the actual vocal work itself here, let's get into the actual lyrics themselves. Let's not waste too much time. Now, the lyrics themselves here, amazingly well done, amazingly well made in our in general, so sick. I love all the mentions of democracy, all the mentions of fighting for democracy, and I love all the mentions of democracy. Okay, I'm gonna hold on a little bit. Like I said, overall, I love it. It was still really sick, really well constructed. The lyrics themselves here were amazing. I love them just so much. They were so good, and in general, really, really slick and fly. I love it. But aside from that, let's get to the actual animation stuff before I get any more off topic. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, the animation stuff here was amazingly well done. I loved it just so much. It was so good, and in general, just such a gem. I loved it. Like I said, the animation itself here rocked, and overall was just an amazing experience to really go through. But aside from that, without any further ado, that does get through all my general thoughts opinions on the video itself here. Without any further ado, let's get into the actual deep dive of the actual video itself here. Now, before I get into the deep dive, please go check out the actual original video itself here. Link down below. There's gonna be another link at the end card at the end of the video. Like I said, please go check it out though. They worked really hard on it. And of course, aside from that though, I do gotta say, a few more things. One of which being, if you made it to this point of the activity itself here, please hit the like button and subscribe, as it just helps out the channel just so much, and I would greatly appreciate it. So please consider doing that. And of course, aside from that, the notification bell for the next time I upload. If you're interested in catching the news videos as soon as you can, hit the bell icon. That's comments there for. And aside from that, though, comment down below your guys' thoughts and opinions on the video itself here. Whether you liked it, you hated it, you didn't enjoy it at all. And if you enjoyed it just so much that you honestly couldn't handle it, like I said, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on the video stuff here down below. Without any further ado though, let's go ahead and get to the actual, one more thing actually. Please go ahead and also consider sharing the video stuff here. And over, like I said, it really does help out the channel stuff. It really does help me, consider, it really help me just put out some roots out there, some branches, to just, get more, I'll tell you later on, but aside from that, like I said, I really greatly appreciate if you guys did that. But aside from that, let's get to the actual just do deeper dive here. Let's not waste too much time. Now, going on to the deep dive here, what I kind of get into, I kind of just get more into depth on the video stuff here while pulling up a few examples. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, like I said, same structure, beat, layers of vocals, animation stuff here. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, starting off with the beat stuff here, like I said, it really does give me those sort of oldest cartoon vibes. There's like, the 90s cartoons, 80s cartoons, and it's just how it kind of almost presents itself. And I'm gonna let this segment play out for itself.
In a universe beset by the forces of darkness, only the bravest warriors of the light dare to stand, fight, shoot, and then blow them to pieces.
Just that presentation alone with the dialogue and just the beat itself ramping up, like I said, gives me those He-Man, Masters of the Universe kind of vibes, where it's just like, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, and it's just like, I have the power, like that kind of vibe. I love it, and it just gives me so many of those classic vibes. I love that just so much. And like I said, this is a cartoon intro, but it didn't specifically say like when, what kind of cartoon. And I do think it kind of more or less kind of goes, plays into the actual He-Man kind of cartoon vibes. I like that. That's so cool and really well done. And if you're not knowing what I'm talking about, I'll bring up an example right now. Give me a second here. Okay, I got this from a different video, but like I said, this will come what I'm talking about.
And the Masters of the Universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets
Like,
of Castle Grayskull. This
like it just gives me so many of those vibes, and I love that just so much because like it's very dialogue heavy in terms of the beginning itself here, and it just kind of then the music itself plays in the background. It kind of gives you a layout of what's going on, and like I said, I just love that so much. It's just it brings back so many memories. And overall, it's such a banger. But aside from that, let's get to the actual vocal regulations themselves here because overall those are very important as well. Like I said, beat itself here gives me those same kind of vibes, and I just love it so much. Now let's get into the actual just vocal regulations themselves here. Now, of course, the vocal work itself here is immaculately well done. Really, really, really action-packed and overall really has a lot of, spreading of democracy. And overall, you like to see it.
They are the Helldivers.
Like,
Would you like to know more? Spreading freedom through war, fighting for democracy throughout the galaxy. Aliens, we see them, give them a taste.
I love it. It's just the amount of passion and heart that they put into the song itself. It's so good. It's just so good. And overall, such a jam to listen to. I love it just so much. And I'm not like it's a banger. It's a banger. And aside from that, like you just said, just overall the vocals themselves here were not only just played perfectly well, but also very, very heavily get into that vibe. Really heavily just kind of flow with the music itself in such a spectacular way as they're supposed to, and I just love that so much. But aside from that, like I said, vocals themselves here amazingly well done, amazingly well just utilizing the actual song itself here, and of course not only that, but also go hard with the beat itself here. I love it just so much. But aside from that, let's go into the actual lyrics themselves here. Now, of course, spreading freedom through war. Hey, spreading democracy through war. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I like it. I like it. Just not only that, but there's also a lot of mentions of transports and stuff like that, and also just in general kind of in-game stuff and in-game lore. Now, well, more or less just kind of stuff that kind of happens in game, and I like that. Of course, it kind of because like I said, all these little details just honestly tie links to this and the game itself here, and just more in like heavier ways, and I like that because overall this is a game about this is a song about Helldivers, so there should be mentions of like of the Helldivers, of of all the enemies that threaten democracy, and of course just democracy itself, and of course just spreading freedom through the act of war. But aside from that, like I said, I just love it just so much. It's super well done and honestly really cool. And hold on, let me go ahead and turn myself down a little bit because I think I might have turned myself up like a yesterday night. But aside from that, like I said, just overall I love the lyrics themselves here. They're super well structured and gave an amazing footage for the song, and I just love that just so much. But aside from that though, let's get to the actual animation and stuff here. Let's get into it. Now the animation and stuff here is overall really sick. I love it. I love the vibrant colors. I love just how like almost just how it has like such a great what was word for it, like such a vibrant color of paint, and just has these sort of like colors popping out everywhere, from the purples, the pinkish, like the reds, the yellows, the greens, and of course just all of these colors that kind of are just kind of popping out in such a great way. The red of the helmet, the yellow, and of course just the gray as well, and of course these little blue visors as well. I love it. I just love it just so much. It's so cool. It's just, and it gives such so many like like picture perfect images like this one, where it's like red visor, blue visor, just to kind of contrast from each other, but also kind of just show that they are red, blue, freedom, almost. I'll just play it. Like I said, I just love the action just colors themselves. They're super vibrant, super colorful, and just in general super well made, and it's just great. But aside from that, like I said, just like I said, aside from the actual colors themselves here, the models themselves are overall really well done. I love the fucking. I apologize for that. I love the Helldiver suits. I love the environments themselves and how they utilize it. And I just love I love everything about the actual just designs themselves and the models that they use for the actual animation stuff here. But aside from that, just models themselves are being amazingly well done, amazingly well utilized, and overall looking really game accurate. Also, like I said, the lighting itself here. Like I said, lighting itself here immaculately well done. I love the colorful use of color, and of course just their amazing way to kind of just show more shades through the use of color, and I love that just so much. That's super cool and overall really well done with the the vibrant purple in the background with these like sort of like grays and like blacks and like in the background and stuff like that to kind of illustrate that this is like more or less in the shadows and like behind them right here, and it's kind of like almost like the pitch of night. I love that. That's super cool and overall really well done. But aside from that, like I said, just aside from that lighting itself, you're just gonna see the actual animation flow itself. And aside from that, though, animation flow itself here is overall really good as well. I love it just so much. It's super cool and overall super enjoyable. And like I said, there's so many good things that really do flow here. Like it has that cartoony vibe, and it's just displayed everywhere in this, animation. But without any further ado, that basically does get through all my general thoughts spins on the video section. So like I said, please go check it out. Link down below, end card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to the original video, so please go check it out. So I can have another end card right there for this one of my videos if you're interested in catching that. So please consider sharing that as well. And of course, like I usually say, like, subscribe, notification bell for next time I upload if you're interested in catching the new videos as soon as you can. And of course, comment down below you guys' thoughts opinions on the video stuff here, whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. At least let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions on the video stuff here down below. Without any further ado, that does kind of end it off from me. So like I said, take care, stay safe, have a great day, and just overall, like I said, it's, keep yourself healthy. But aside from that, the one last favor I gotta ask you guys, like I said before, please consider sharing the video stuff here. It really does help me, just a ton in spreading some more branches and roots into, other places, for more people to see my videos. Like I said, I really do appreciate that. You don't have to. It's very, very much optional, but I would greatly appreciate it. But aside from that, though, like I said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll be seeing you boys later on. All right? Bye-bye for now.